Welcome to this glute building yoga workout. Please begin by standing at the front of your yoga mat, stepping back first with that right leg and moving into some lunges. Now we want to pulse this up and down. Engage your core. Make sure that your glute muscles are engaged too, and also make sure that that front knee is never getting too far ahead. You want to keep it directly above your heel. Use your strength to lift and lower. Keep your spine nice and straight and look forward. And final time, now stepping your right leg up to the front and stepping your left leg back. And again, pulsing up and down. And again, final time, pulse it and then step that left leg up to the front beside your right. Stepping back with your right leg into low lunge. Then driving that left knee up to the chest and then stepping back to low lunge. Keeping your core and glutes engaged and keep this going. Keeping your core tightly engaged will help with your balance here as well. Final time, drive that right knee up, then step back to low lunge. Step that right foot up beside the left, moving straight into the other side, step your left leg back. Driving that left knee into the chest and then stepping back to low lunge. Final time, step back to low lunge. Extend through both legs as you turn your feet out, turning your toes out slightly and moving into a deep squat. Again, we want our knees above the heels, pulsing your way in and out. Final time pulsing, and then let's straighten out through both legs. Inhale as you lift up and exhale as you move into a wide-legged forward fold. Slowly coming down and release all of your body weight into the stretch. Allow your upper body to hang heavy. With your hands behind your ankles or legs, draw yourself even deeper into the stretch. Move your way across to the left leg and draw your body closer to the leg, moving deeper into the stretch. And let's move over and across to the right leg now. Taking a couple of deep breaths here as you move your way into this stretch. Now rotate both feet to face the front of the mat and move your way into high lunge. Inhale, core engaged and looking forwards. Exhale, drop your hands down and extend your right leg back behind you on an elevation. Now lift and lower, moving from the glute muscle. Again, core tightly engaged. Elbows into the body, and let's move through our chaturanga as we zip the body back together. Inhale to upward facing dog and exhale as you push your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that left foot between the hands and lift your body up to high lunge. Lower your hands and then extend your left leg back behind you at an elevation. Lift and lower, moving from the glute muscle and keeping your core tightly engaged. And chaturanga, elbows in, zip the body back together. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale as you push back to downward facing dog. Now begin walking the feet up towards the hands. Roll up to stand up, bending into those knees, engaging your core and taking a gentle back bend. Deep breath in. And exhale, bring those hands down and jump into your chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale as you push back to downward facing dog. Gently lower those knees And move into a tabletop foundation. Let's take some donkey kicks through the left leg, engaging your glute muscle as you lift and lower that heel. Make sure that you are isolating and targeting your glute muscle with this exercise, keeping the muscles engaged the entire time. And one more donkey kick, and then we are going to straighten out that left leg. Now draw your left knee to your left elbow and extend back behind you, moving now into the obliques as well. So you want to keep your obliques, core and glute muscle highly engaged. And final time, and then extend back behind you and hold. Again, making sure that you're targeting the right muscles and keeping them engaged. And release, bring that knee down and move into child's pose just for one deep breath in. And on that exhale, shoot your way out into upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. Take a couple of rounds of deep breaths here and recenter before we move into the other side. Slowly lower your knees and extend your right leg back behind you. Let's begin with those donkey kicks. Check your alignment, hips square, shoulders above the hands, core tightly engaged, as well as your glute muscle. Keep this going. Final time with those donkey kicks, extend that leg out and then draw just the knee in. Again, working through the obliques and side body now as we draw the knee in and out. Actually making contact with that elbow if you can. I am moving quite fast, but you can choose a speed that suits you best. One more time, and then hold. Engage both glute muscles here, and you're probably feeling the burn, and just keep breathing through it. And release, drop that right knee down, push yourself back to child's pose and take a couple of rounds of deep breath. And let's shoot forward into upward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged dog and stack your hips. Now moving your left knee round into big circles. Moving your way deep into the hip flexor here. And straightening out through that left leg, three-legged dog. Now bring your body into high plank, and with that left knee go from one elbow to the other. Again, I am moving pretty quickly, but you can choose a speed that works for you. Keep your core tightly engaged. And extend that left leg back behind you, moving through your chaturanga as you zip the body back together. Inhale to upward facing dog and exhale as you push back to downward facing dog. Now other side, lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Extend that leg back behind you as you stack your hips. Take a deep breath in here and then begin to rotate your knee round and round, making big circles. Moving deeply into that hip flexor. And extend back. Let's now come into that high plank, and with that right knee going from elbow to elbow. Final time, and then extend that leg back. Moving through your chaturanga, slowly come down, elbows into the body. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale as you push back to downward facing dog. Press those heels down to the ground and relax your neck. Now bending into those knees, looking to the front, and take a jump. Let's come into a forward fold, taking each opposite elbow and hanging like a rag doll. Enjoy a couple of breaths here as you release your neck and hang heavy. Inhale as you roll up to stand up, core engaged, and take a gentle back bend. Now stepping back with that left leg and moving back into a wide-legged stance. With your hands, embrace each opposite elbow. And now we're going to rotate the body round, making a big circle and coming back to center. And then making another circle in the opposite direction. Back to center and then straight down. Pause at hip height and extend your arms out straight in front of you with your core engaged, leaning your body weight back into those heels. Release your weight here into your wide-legged forward fold. Relax and decompress your neck. Now let's begin to come out of this forward fold. Bring your hands down to the ankles, extend your arms, and then bend into those knees and pigeon toe your feet. Moving into a deep yogic squat with your hands in lotus flower at the heart. Just holding this position and keeping your core tightly engaged, releasing your body weight back into the heels and glute muscles. And release, extend both legs and lift your arms up and exhale as you bring them down beside you. Now turning your feet so they face the front, and let's move into the side body. Staying in straight alignment, drop down to the left side of your body, moving into a deep side body stretch. And then through to the other side. Just make sure that you're not collapsing the body forwards or backwards and that you are staying in straight alignment. And let's return back to center. Inhale, bring your hands together, and exhale, come down into a squat. This time we're going to be pulsing it, so lifting up and down. Keep it going. And final time, and then let's come back into the squat and hold, dropping your fingertips down to the ground and lifting your heels as well. And release, extend both legs, turn to face the front and move into high lunge. Take a deep inhale as you extend your arms up, and on the exhale bring your hands into prayer and move into a twisted side angle lunge, keeping your hands in prayer. And let's release, moving back into high lunge and then down into Skandasana, dropping yourself down towards your left heel with your right leg extended to the side. Bring your hands to the ground if you need any support here. For more of a challenge, keep your hands in prayer. Now let's lift and come back to high lunge. Inhale from high lunge, exhale hands down, inhale step that right leg back, keep it elevated and zipping the body back together as you move to upward facing dog. downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up to three-legged dog. Exhale, step that left foot up to the front and move into high lunge. Bringing your hands into prayer and taking the same twisted side angle lunge on the other side. Take a couple of rounds of deep breath here before we move into the same Skandasana sequence. And release. Inhale as you extend both arms up, and exhale as you drop down into Skandasana, taking a couple of deep breaths here. If you want the challenge of lifting up and returning to high lunge without your hands, you can give it a go. Otherwise, drop your hands down to the ground and lift yourself up gently and carefully with that added support. And let's move back into high lunge. Inhale and exhale as you drop your hands. Inhale, extend your left leg back behind you, zip the body back together, and exhale as you push yourself back into child's pose. We're going to hold our child's pose for a couple of rounds of deep breath, reconnecting to the breathing, reconnecting to self, and just giving the body a little break. Now gently release your child's pose as you rock forwards, and then push back as you move onto the balls of your feet. Engage your core for balance and move into a cosmic egg. Embracing your legs, relaxing your neck, and releasing your head in this balancing posture. Now let's drop those hands and walk our way out to a high plank. Option here to take one push-up and then move through your chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog and exhale as you push back to downward facing dog. Bending into those knees and taking a jump to the front, moving straight into our boat pose. You can either put a bend in the knees, which will make it a little easier, or you can keep them fully extended. Embrace your knees just for one breath and then release, coming down to the ground. Engage your core and inhale as you lift your knees up towards the chest. Draw your knees in closer and take a gentle rock from side to side if that feels good. Now we're going to take a reversed pigeon pose. Bring your left calf on top of your right thigh. When you are ready, start to draw your right thigh towards the chest. Take the leg from behind with your hands and draw the legs even closer. Make sure your lower back is firmly pressed down to the mat. Holding this pose, just focus on your breathing. You should be feeling a deep glute release through this stretch. One more deep breath in here together, and on the exhale, release, allowing your right foot to come back down. Then rotate both legs just as they are towards the right side, opening both arms out at the shoulder with your palms down, and to finish, look towards the left side, holding this gentle spinal twist. Just close your eyes and allow yourself to drift on the gentle rhythm of your in and exhale. Now let's release. Bring both feet down, draw both knees into the chest, embrace your legs and take a gentle rock from side to side. Now let's move straight into the other side. Bring your right calf to rest on top of your left thigh, taking your left thigh from behind and drawing the legs in even closer. And let's release. Bring that left foot down to the ground, and then keeping the legs just as they are, allow them to drop down to the left side, opening your arms out and turning your head towards the right side. Again, release and relax into this gentle spinal twist. Engage your core, and let's bring the legs back to center. And let's finish with happy baby, taking either the outer side of your feet or the big toes and allowing your knees to just come down as your legs open up. To go even deeper, you can apply some pressure on the feet, drawing your knees down closer to the floor. One more deep breath in together, and on that exhale, release, draw those knees into the chest for a moment, and then lower the legs down to the mat. Coming into our final resting pose of Shavasana. Close your eyes here and allow yourself to just drift to the gentle rhythm of your in and exhale. Allow yourself to release any tension you may still be holding. This is your moment to just relax. Stay here as long as you may need. Feel free to press pause now. Thank you so much for joining me. It is truly such an honor that you choose to practice yoga with me. If you enjoyed this class, subscribe now. Like, comment, it really helps the channel to grow. I release classes weekly, so I will see you on the mat next time. Wishing you a beautiful day. Namaste.